Okay, Alperen Şengün is on a mission. This guy is absolutely insane. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think with me? Do you guys think that Alperen Şengün, the Houston Rockets are dangerous? And they're on another level that I think a lot of people, unless I guess you're a Rockets fan, maybe weren't expecting. And I thought they were going to be a playoff team, but they might be better than just a playoff team. So before we continue today's video, I want to hear your comments in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into today's commentary. So the Houston Rockets, in their second full season under Ime Udoka, are watching Alperen Şengün just have this, I guess, next step, next label, or next level be approached. And I know it would be premature to say he's an MVP candidate because they're not even there, but I think he could, if he continues to play like this, is going to be a guy who's going to be in the all-NBA conversation. And I've said this before. He's in that European big man echelon alongside, Domantas Sabonis. And I think he might be in the same level. So I want to hear, Rockets fans, do you guys think he's reached that Sabonis tier? Or do you think he could one day approach, an MVP level like Jokić? And regardless of such lofty comparisons, I think he's a guy who's clearly an all-star. Şengün's early season performance is just the showcase of what he could potentially be long-term for the Houston Rockets and why he is a cornerstone for a team that is going to be a dangerous playoff contender for years to come. And I think his high basketball IQ, his versatility is all being unlocked under Ime Udoka. And we're seeing Şengün this year. Yeah, his stats so far are a dip from last year, which he is coming off of that season-ending knee ankle injury. He's averaging right now just under 19 points, 10.5 rebounds, 5 assists a game, while playing the best defense of his life, about a block and a half a game, 7 rebounds a night. Defensive rebounds, my apology, 10 rebounds total, almost 11, but 7 of those are defensive. And this is a team that's 13-6. And the reason why Ime Udoka is making this guy better is because he's emphasizing the defensive discipline that Şengün needed. Obviously, we've already saw that unselfish ball movement is what unlocked Şengün offensively last year, and I think he's just even more efficient this year as his 53% true shooting is just something that could be improved on, but still, he's a guy who is clearly buying into Ime Udoka's defensive philosophy as his improved shot blocking and foul discipline, as his foul rate reduced to 3.4%, has helped the Rockets rank third in opponents' points per game with 105.4. Şengün's ability to read those passing lanes and then box out opponents on defensive boards, which, physically demoralizes your opponent's will, is helping the Houston Rockets team defensive scheme just really work out, and it helps generates these fast break opportunities, which offensively Udoka's leveraging Şengün's elite court vision and post-up ability to operate kind of as like the central hub of the offense as he creates scoring opportunities for, Jalen Green, who's averaging 18 points a night, Fred VanVleet averaging 15. And then I think his partnership with Jabari Smith, who's starting to come together as well as one of, if not the best, perimeter defender in Tari Eason, to have this spacing and dynamic pick and roll action, which I think is really unlocking the potential of this Rockets roster. So I think the fact that Ime Udoka is running and having Şengün as the primary table setter, similar to Sabonis, similar to Jokić, is just why this 20-year-old has superstar potential. And last year, he was averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. We assume he's going to get bigger than that, but I think he's still showing that he's having that playmaking edge, but his defensive impact being increased and being more impactful is what I think is the biggest story. And his block percentage has doubled. His defensive rebounding percentage has climbed up to 22%. And these improvements are translating to real wins as the Rockets have a plus 8.6 net rating, which is 4th best in the NBA. So Şengün's standout performances as of late also is why I think he could eventually become a dark horse MVP, candidate. I really doubt he'd win it, but definitely an all NBA candidate. And he's gone against guys where he had 31 points and 12 rebounds against Indiana. He had the triple-double of 20, 10, 11 assists against Chicago. So his ability to impact the game across multiple areas mirrors what Jokić and Sabonis are, as they are two players who are known for elevating their teams. And having the Rockets start out 13-6, positioning themselves as a team that is going to be a legitimate playoff threat in the Western Conference, and they lead the Southwest Division, and they're a top 3 conference standing. They're building momentum towards the middle of the season, where we're already 19 games in. We're going to be a third of the way in very shortly. I think having Şengün be the offensive or the MVP guy of this team is going to help this team, especially when the Houston Rockets face tougher competition and guys like Jalen Green are out, or Fred VanVleet, and they need to rely on Şengün more. His chemistry, his ability to, make everyone around him better, coupled with Udoka's ability to adjust on the fly, he's going to make the Rockets a dangerous underdog throughout the season and into the playoffs. And looking ahead, obviously, his 26% on 3-point shots on just under 2 attempts per game is going to be an area that is still one that we hope is going to get better. But he's a guy that, for Rockets fans, the question is not whether Şengün can match Jokic's dominance, but how far can he, on his current trajectory, take the Houston Rockets. And this being his 5th season now, right? 4th season. I feel dumb. He just signed the extension, so it's his 4th season. I'm stupid, right? Yeah, I'm stupid. This being his 4th season, and next year going into it's crazy to think that this is only his 4th season, and he's only 22 years old. He's emerging as the cornerstone, the face of the franchise. And what do you guys think, Rockets fans? Is this Şengün's already on Sabonis' level, or does his potential far exceed that comparison? Either way, just riding this wave that you guys are on is so fun, and the Rockets' future just looks brighter than it has in years. And I'm enjoying myself. And I think you guys are too. My thoughts are, if you could take one team or one player from this team and trade them, who would it be? Also, is Jae'Sean Tate not being included? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on Jae'Sean Tate? I want to know this, because, like, what is Jae'Sean Tate at this point, Is he going to be a trade chip? Also, same thing with Jeff Green. Jeff Green made a locker room. I'm genuinely curious, as you guys still have him, but don't play him, and he's making like a decent bit of money. It's a legit question. But besides that, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I'm a peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I think that's all. And yeah, what do you guys want to hear? I think we talked about everything we could have. If you made it to the end, you're cool. You should subscribe at this point. But bye. Cheers.